whatever. Then I said there are three kinds of presentation. What are to educate, the presentation the teachers give. Okay. To convince, you remember that whenever you travel from Hyderabad to Karachi, so many salesmen they come in the bus. So they give their presentation about their products. Whatever they say, we are not interested, but even they give presentation. That's called to convince somebody. Okay, and third presentation is there to inform what a student normally give. Understand? What is your job? You collect the information, teacher assigns you a topic, you collect the information from different sources, and then you inform the audience that about this thing. Okay. What are presentation skills? Why the presentation skills are important? You know very well. In the world, and obviously in your practical life further as well, if you do not have presentation skills, so you cannot go for a good job as well. I can give multiple examples. Recently, I had a student. She is a software engineer, completed degree from Iran University, but unable to get a job. Reason, she doesn't have the good skills of English and she doesn't have good skills of giving the presentation. She can make applications, you can update your software, you can do everything, but she's unable to get the job. She took the admission at Horizon. She studied there for 6 to 7 months, and now she has a very good job in Karachi. I have multiple examples of such things. So presentation skills are very important, because whatever you are learning, if you are unable to deliver, unable to show, unable to present in front of public, so then you are not a good learner, you are not a good employee or student in these manners. Let's go further. आगे चलते हैं. Very first topic is there, how to make an attractive presentation. अच्छा, in attractive presentation, you know very well, presentation is the supporting part of your this PPT file is the supporting part of your presentation. Understand? Very first, you have to take the slide design. Understand? There are multiple sources on internet. You can make the presentation. Of course, very first is PowerPoint. सबसे पहले, what is that? PowerPoint. Understand? And most effective one as well. Then you have Canva. You can make presentation. Everybody loves using that. Then you have what we say that Gamma.ai is a wonderful platform as well. Then you have WPS as well. Understand? Multiple sources are there now. As AI applications are there, multiple sources in that. So you should see this thing. But if still I suggest that a student must learn his or her skills as per PowerPoint, because PowerPoint makes you independent to aid anything, to edit anything. Understand? Gamma may not give you, Gamma gives you ready-made presentation. Then same to what I say that Canva gives you different templates, but of course does not make you that independent that you can edit everything. You cannot edit the design on Canva. Then keep it simple and clean. अच्छा, एक बात ध्यान में रखिए, whenever you make a presentation, so कोशिश करें the background slide should always be light color or white. Reason why I am saying this thing, because all the colors you add, all the pictures you add, these are visible and very well highlighted. Understand? When you make any presentation, there are multiple templates in PowerPoint as well. There are multiple templates in different platforms. But why I say it must be light color? Reason, because you know that it makes your fonts visible properly. Understand that? Then use a professional and readable font. Professional readable font, that your font size should be that manner that is readable from the 12 feet. This is the standard style. 12 feet से आपका जो font हो वो readable हो. The best thing is that if you write a heading, so the font size can be 55 to 60. If you're writing a heading, main heading, understand that, 55 to 60. Then you have subheadings. So subheadings can be 45 to 48 something, or 40 to 45 something, like the subheadings. You know that under the main heading, then you have the subheadings as well. Then if you have any other text, so it can be something 30 to 35. But what happened, many students they make on mobile phone, and mobile phone standard size is 20. So what happened when they put this, they don't check their size. So what happened? क्या होता है कि you know that it is not visible when this comes on the screen, not readable. What I said, मैं आपको standard size बता रहा हूँ. From 12 feet it should be readable. 12 feet से from here to there, I guess that it should be readable what is on the screen. Now it is readable now? Yes, okay. Limit text on slide. अच्छा देखिए, you must see one thing. Whenever you put any slide or whenever you put anything, so it is a 60-40 ratio. 60% should be your text and 40% your picture, or 40% should be your text, or 60% space should be with the text. Understand? Reason इससे कम ज़्यादा नहीं होना चाहिए. It's not like 20% is text and 80% is picture. It's not like this. Understand? It's a 60-40 ratio. 60-40 ratio क्या ना, you can see it has no picture, no problem, because this is different kind of presentation. So ये ratio आपको हमेशा ध्यान में रखना है. Then use bullet points, not paragraphs. अच्छा ये बात ध्यान में रखिए, whenever you make a presentation, अक्सर as we do normally, जब हम करते हैं कि we start writing a paragraph, we cram the paragraph, तो हम कोशिश करते हैं वही paragraph हमारे slide पर भी हो. But that is the worst thing a student can do, because when you put the paragraph there, so what happens? You start reading that, or reading is not presentation. Slide से पढ़ना presentation कभी भी नहीं होता. Understand? So you have to avoid adding the paragraph. आपको क्या करना है? You have to put the subheadings, main heading, then subheadings, bullet points, subheadings को हमेशा अपनी bullet से, there are the bullets in PowerPoint as well. Choose high quality images and visuals. High quality is that at least you should choose HD images. Any image you download, please make sure that that is visible. You know that when you capture your own picture, या किसी से picture receive करते हैं, you always zoom it, is it? You check it कि pixel तो नहीं पड़ रहा है. So same thing goes to you as well when you choose any image for your presentation as well. So obviously you should choose the good HD image. Okay. Then maintain a consistent color scheme. Color scheme, the color scheme क्या है? Color scheme I'll define you with a sample presentation as well. Color scheme क्या होती है? There you can see this thing. White and yellow is a poor color contrast. If white screen is here, there should not be yellow font. You must keep in mind. Then we can say that red and black is not a good color contrast. Understand that? So your color, you should. Why I'm saying the background screen should be white? Because every color you use, that's visible. Understand? If you have any other background slide, then obviously you have a great trouble in choosing the color. So this is also wrong. So choose that good one. How to put the content structures? Content कैसा होना चाहिए? Of course, start with a strong title slide. हमेशा पहली slide जो होती है आपकी, that is introductory slide. What is that? अच्छा पहली slide पे आप क्या करते हैं? You always have, of course, you write Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, then you have topic, and then you have your name. This is normally three things come on the first slide. The title is very big, okay? You can say Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. You can write your name at the bottom, your class and your class teacher, whatever, and say when you are giving presentation. This is the first slide. Then follow a logical sequence: introduction, main points, and conclusion. Second slide you make about the content slide. Content slide is that what are you going to speak on? अब क्या बात करने वाले हैं? किन points पे बात करने वाले हैं? Understand that? You always put the content slide. I'll show you in the sample slide as well. Then of course contents are put with the bullets. Then highlight key phrases with a bold color. अच्छा, this is very good hint. ये बहुत आसान और I guess that effective practice है. Like when you write a sentence like how to deliver an effective presentation, the word effective presentation is important. So I can change the color of these two words. So what will be there when it comes on the screen? So automatically it is visible to audience that this is something important. The words are very important. Understand? So you change the color, but make sure you do not change the color with the red color, red one. Understand? Because red color shows another danger. Understand? It can be question mark. If this is the question, it can be a red color. But normal word, either if the black fonts are there, use blue color. Black font, blue color font is there, use green color. Understand that the good contrast colors. Then add graphs, charts, or infographic if needed. If you need it, then please add something like that. Your research and your relevant, stuff will make your presentation good. आपकी वो presentation अच्छी बनाते हैं. enhancing engagement. Of course, animations आप use कर सकते हैं, but I don't ask the early learners use animation. Why I don't ask the early learners use animation? Reason, they get confused because हर animation को click से आगे बढ़ाना पड़ता है. And so when you are here, already आपका confidence down होता है. Understand that? So you are unable to do that. So you sometime what happened? You are ready to give, you go on your presentation, but your slide is not supporting you. Understand? So whenever you make the slide, make sure everything you set on one click. हर चीज one click पे set कर दें. Understand that? You click once and your whole slide is ready, then you start doing this thing. It's not like this that you click one, then one sentence comes, second one, next sentence comes, third one, the picture comes. So this is a wrong practice. Understand? Is all clear how to make it? Then obviously we shall go. And second topic is how to deliver effective presentation. We were talking about how to make effective presentation. Now this is how to deliver an effective presentation. Very first, very important thing. बहुत important point है body language. अच्छा, what is body language? You know that when in the professional life, 60% we speak with our tongue, and 40% we speak with our physical gestures. Physical gesture, like I am giving you, my hands are working properly, and I say my facial expressions are okay because whatever I am speaking, I am understanding. I am speaking from my mind. Understand? I have not framed the topic. Whatever I am speaking, I have not framed earlier. So body language is important. Understand? Very first, whenever you give presentation, your standing style is very important. Standing style must always be crossed. You can never stand in front of the screen, or you can never stand in this position. Understand? And the right position is you should stand cross. Understand? Either you are giving presentation from this side or that side. Reason, because this position makes your triangle complete. Understand? You can see this position makes your triangle complete. If you stand this way, this is the true angle. If you stand this way, this is the true angle. So this is the reason, because in this position you don't need to turn full to see the screen. You don't need to turn full to see the audience. Keep this in your mind. Multimedia plays an important role, but this is only a helping hand to you to present information to the audience. Your main interaction should be to the audience. Understand? And obviously voice tone. अच्छा, एक बार ध्यान में रखें. Presentation, student जो presentation देते हैं, that is about information. So there are no emotions, there is no intonation. Please, कोई emotion, कोई intonation नहीं होता. It is information best. Okay. Next thing, of course, in body language you use eye contact. हम बाद में बात करेंगे. Stand straight. This is a maintain eye contact. Eye contact maintain करें. Eye contact maintain करने का मतलब ये है. No, it must be 180 degree. 180 degree means that if you are, I'm giving presentation, so from here to here, eye contact should be with all the people. Many students, they avoid seeing in the eyes of people. वो लोगों की आंख में देखकर बात नहीं करते. Reason, they think we should forget the presentation. अच्छा, presentation आप भूलते कब है? Is another good point. When you cram the things, when you speak naturally, you don't forget the things. When you cram the things, so you see in the other, any friend is sitting, anybody is sitting, so if they smile, you forget the thing. Understand? So please avoid learning or cramming the presentation. Learn is I am giving you, that with the help of contents. I read a content, I explain this thing. So this is the same practice you should try. लेकिन रुक के बोले, no issues. Understand? But give with your own mind. The practice is that think over every content earlier. उसको पहले से सोच लें. Understand? Then use hand gestures naturally as I am using this, I am practically doing this thing. Avoid reading directly from the slide. अच्छा, ये why I am saying ये paragraph ना लिखें slides के ऊपर. अगर paragraph लिखें, nobody can stop you while reading this. Understand? You think it is a comfortable job. Understand? अब एग्जाम में आते हैं, अगर आपको चीटिंग की फैसिलिटी होती है, चाहे आपको याद हो फिर भी आप पेपर देखकर करना चाहते हैं. It's something like this, same thing is this. Understand? So avoid reading directly from the slides. Speak clearly and confidently. Make sure that your every word is audible. Your every word is audible. Then you, whatever you are speaking, from the first word to the last word, every audience is listening and can listen. Understand? Type confidently, of course. Stand confidently. This is a common problem. कि students hand shiver, or students leg shiver. Their even words shiver. Understand? So practice will work. Practice करेंगे तो ये बेहतर हो जाएगा. Use pauses and emphasis the key points. Pauses के जो मैंने आपको बताया कलर चेंज कर ले, this is an emphatic way. तो use these pauses. अच्छा pauses क्यों जरूरी होते हैं? Emphasis क्यों जरूरी होते हैं? Reason they give you to restore your breath. Presentation में ऐसा नहीं होता कि you just keep speaking like what is that? You accelerate the car and it keeps going. You need human being need rest. So उन्हें ये pauses के साथ it helps them to restore their I guess that breath. Avoid the words like that, like understand useless words. Understand they show that you are not ready. Time management is the most important point. Every time whenever presentations are delivered, so time is allocated. 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. Make sure when you prepare at home, so you check your time duration of the presentation. A good student knows when to start and when to end the presentation. Understand that? Minimum time or maximum time, this should be in your mind. The clock should be in front of you, or you should have clock on your hand as well, so that you can check that. Stick the allocated time limit, because if you go over time, if you are under time, so it means you have the negative marking. Understand? How much negative marking होती है? Practice timing before the actual presentation. This is very important. Practice at least, I must say, whenever you are supposed to give the presentation, at least 3 to 5 times you must practice at home. And nowadays a very common thing I always suggest to my students as well, center, कि when you are giving presentation, please shoot your presentation at home. Understand? Set the mobile phone, you start it, then shoot your presentation what you are giving. Then you are the best judge of yourself. Then see your video, then you can check it where you are making error. यानी आप अपने आप का eye contact भी पहचानते हैं. You know that where you are making problem with the hand gestures. Understand? At what wrong position you are standing, you can suggest yourself. And of course, your family members can do this thing as well. Have a clock. Obviously, I discussed. This is very important slide. 4 P's. Understand? How to prepare. It's not about performance direct. It's about plan first. Plan first means that you prepare the contents. When topic is assigned, you start preparing the contents. What content you have to speak. Then after content, you start preparing that. A content पर मुझे बोलना क्या है? Is another thing. This is called planning. Then after planning, the preparation comes. Preparation means that you prepare the slide. Understand? You prepare your everything for the presentation. Understand that? Then of course, once preparation is done, then you practice. Okay. Then keep preparing this thing. Keep preparing and keep practicing. And when practice is done, then you perform. And so these 4 P's, whenever you deliver any presentation, so make sure your 4 P's are completed. Understand that? You can never directly go there. Like today, I came here. When Sir Shamim asked me that you have to give presentation, I was supposed to send my student, but then I thought that it's better I should give. So I made it. I planned the contents. Understand? I prepared the slide. I enough experience, so I don't need to practice this thing. Understand that? But even then, when I keep seeing, I was checking this presentation there. So things were in my mind what I'm going to explain. Understand? This is a practice, and now I'm performing in front of you. So these 4 P's are very important. You must note down these 4 P's, please. Understand? Everybody who is there should note down. Done? Yes. Okay. Confidence level. Understand? Your eye contact shows your confidence. Your body language shows your confidence. Understand? Eye contact, body language. Understand that? Grammar. Please make sure that you do not make the grammatical errors. Ab grammatical errors na kare. Why? Because you know that you are the student of English medium school. So I guess your grammar should be good once you speak English. Okay. Agar nahi hai, we have Horizon as well. You better join that. Okay. Then facts and figures. What is important? Why this is important? Whenever you are assigned a topic, जब topic को assign किया जाता है, there are always some facts and figures of them on internet available और आप उसको देख सकते हैं. So facts and figures का मतलब क्या होता है? देखिए, the purpose of facts and figure is that it shows that you have researched on the topic. आपने topic पर research की है, understand? So that means that there is so you can tell them now. I just tell you what is facts and figures. Topic is the status of women in our society. Now, what is the facts and figures? You can tell them what is the number of women they belong to politics in Pakistan. How many doctors are female in Pakistan? How many engineers are with that? What is the education ratio of female in Pakistan? These all are the facts and figures. This will make your presentation more effective. Demonstration. What is demonstration? The connectivity. Your connection with this is called demonstration. Using your slides properly, I guess that this is called demonstration. Pronunciation. Make sure when you speak, your pronunciation should be good. Understand that? आपका sound थोड़ा बेहतर हो. Whatever you are going to speak, check your sounds and check your pronunciation earlier. पहले से उसकी तैयारी करके. जो हम कह रहे हैं practice, prepare, वो सब चीजें इसके अंदर आ जाती है. Accent, of course. Appearance should be, as your school student, आपका appearance कोई issue नहीं है, because you are always in the dress, okay, in the formal dress. But if you give presentation in somewhere else, you should be wearing some formal clothes. There is always difference between party clothes, casual clothes, and formal clothes. Understand? You must understand. जो आप किसी वलीमे में पहन के जा सकते हैं, वो presentation में नहीं दे सकते. Understand? So same thing is that you should wear some formal clothes, so that, of course, for the boys too. Talk physically positive with positive gestures. As I am talking about, 60% your tongue should speak, or 40% your hands or your face expression should speak. Conclusion, very important. Conclusion में आप क्या करते हैं? You tell what you have talked. आपने क्या बात की है? Like today, as I started presentation, I gave you the importance of presentation, why somebody should give presentation. Then I defined you that how to make multimedia presentation. Then I defined you how to give an effective presentation as well. This was all on my lecture. I defined this all the thing. So in the presentation as well, once you give, so conclusion में आप cover up करते हैं, and you add your suggestions. आप अपनी suggestion create करते हैं. Okay. Yes, that's all from my side. Now I am going to show you some of the presentation. कुछ presentation दिखाते हैं, then we'll have a presentation as well.